Asheville doesn't hold the notorious name Beer City for no reason. It's a top spot for one of the most breweries per capita in the United States. There are tons of breweries in Asheville with their own unique twists and turns. From breweries that have a circus theme, to having a live yoga session, to even wandering into a place that makes you feel like aliens may be lurking. Asheville has all the unique breweries for you to check out. We can't forget to take a look at how the city's first legal brewery went from basement secret to worldwide, and a few of the interesting activities available to the beer lovers of Asheville. We hope you stay to the end, because we'll be taking a look at a cold beer dessert, much different from the breweries we'll be highlighting right now. And who doesn't love dessert? Choosing the right brewery on your visit to Asheville is like rolling a die. You're not sure which one will give you that sweet kick and that exciting buzz. You just don't know where to start. The best breweries are the ones where you can have a good time with friends while sampling new beers as well as having your go-to drinks. When you're having fun like that for hours and you wake up the next morning to realize you didn't spend $500 on the night out, you know you are winning in the brewery scene. Let's start this virtual beer trip at Highland Brewing, which started in a worn-down basement in 1994 by Oscar Wong. This stunning brewery awaits at the top of a beautiful 40-acre hilltop in Asheville, supplied with 3 professional sand volleyball courts, a 9-hole disc golf course, and trails built by a professional trail builder. Imagine yourself with friends, laughing and cheering as you score that next point in that intense volleyball game, or hearing that sweet ching as the frisbee drops into the chains, and after, winding down with some nice relaxing walks through the natural woods, all while sampling some of Asheville's finest. Highland Brewing was also the first brewery to be opened up in the city after America's prohibition in the 1930s. If there's a brewery that you're looking for that offers activities, history, and a whole lot of beverages, Highland Brewery is the place for you. Next up is Burial Beer. Opened in 2013 and known for their nice, relaxing, and extremely cozy taproom that's coupled with a huge variety of drinks and skilled bartenders making those drinks to utter perfection. But we don't want you to be fooled. Burial Beer may be a younger brewery on this list, but it still packs that sweet kick if you're willing to give their old, classy, and traditional beers a welcoming shot at winning your taste buds over. Some of their most common orders being their Skillet Donut Stout, a nice crisp Surf Wax IPA, and a simple but easy to drink Bolo Coconut Brown. Burial Beer is definitely a brewery you do not want to miss on your visit to Asheville. One of the most traditional breweries we have on the list is Zillicoa. It's known as one of the best craft breweries in the region. The stunning Riverside Brewery, located right next to the French Broad River, has some of the most seducing but simple beers we've ever seen, with their most loved beer being from a place across the world, the Helles Lager from Germany. Zillicoa's approach to the beer industry is a little different than other beers today. They stick to the traditional and simple style of beer. On top of that, Zillicoa has some amazing neighbors, like a taco truck that'll help you keep your stomach full while you have the best night of your life. This next one is definitely a brewery that took a slight, different approach to beer. Dissolve is a newer brewery, but definitely attracts eyeballs as it stands to be one of the most unique breweries we've ever seen. Upon your entrance, you'll be greeted by a nice, mellow tap room. And if you just want to wind down, take a trip over to their heated patio with a relaxing view of downtown Asheville. Just take a look at its strange but interesting brand through their website or in person, and you'll see the mysterious style that is more than enough to convince the average person Dissolve is holding an alien inside of their brewery. Another interesting location in Asheville is Brewery Brewing, a funky, quirky taproom that brews sensational sours and brave barrel-aged beers that'll leave you thinking about them weeks after you went to the brewery the first time. But you won't just be thinking about the beer for weeks. You'll still be fantasizing over their loaded burgers, great for a nice night out with friends and family. Next up, we've got Archetype Brewing, which was a member of Hop Culture's 20 Best Beer Label Designs of 2019. You'll love their music nights, their trivia nights, and even bingo nights. This fun, poppy, artsy style of beer is also extremely consistent and holds tons of mysteries in its artwork. See if you can figure out some of the hidden messages in their labels and designs on your visit. Are you more of a classic, historical type of person? Checking out Zebulon Artisan Ales is an absolute must for you. On top of its historical beers, Zebulon Artisan Ales also focuses on Belgian and French farmhouse-type beers that have been aged in large oak puncheon barrels with wild yeasts for up to several years to develop complex flavors. Yum! You will be so excited to taste it. Want to try the beers of the future and see where this constantly expanding hobby is going? You have to check out New Origin Brewing Company. Instead of reviving the historical beers of the past, New Origin is always innovating and experimenting with new beers to give your taste buds that next hit of surprise when they find their new favorite drink. Some of their drinks even find some of their ingredients and tastes from mountains like Moose Mountain in Vermont and even New Zealand. They also have a soothing beer garden and tap room that welcomes kids and dogs so you can wind down comfortably, knowing everyone is having a great time. A brewery that's circus themed? No way. Yes way. Welcome to High Wire Brewing, where you can explore tons of interestingly curated beers while enjoying the circus-like artwork that'll send your brain in loops while trying to figure out what is going on. Before or during your visit, take a look at their calendar, where you can double your fun by shopping at their pop-up markets or entering exciting events like trivia nights, game nights, or even yoga sessions, and many more. Next up, we've got Wedge. Expect tons of cold beer to remind you of that delicious taste of cream ale. And don't be fooled, there's definitely no shortage in hops either. Their Iron Rail IPA is especially remarkable. You'll enjoy the interesting graffiti style and vibes that it brings to your day when you visit. Summed up, Wedge is a hybrid between American and English IPA. It brings a stunning malty backbone paired with a nice bitterness and piney dank hops straight to your mouth. Looking for beer that's natural and tastes as if it was made and curated from natives in the Amazon rainforest? Look no further than Cellar Rest Beer. With an idea that started in Oregon and made its way slowly into North Carolina, the use of different types of wood fermenters is what gives their beers a seducing flavor. Clean beers like Russell, their Vienna lager, are fermented and lagered in acacia wood. While very crisp, extended wood lagering adds complexity and roundness. If you're looking for a natural brewery that'll leave you stunned with its simple but complex recipes, checking out Cellar Rest is a must for you. Now for the part you've been waiting for. Did you know that there is an ice cream shop in Asheville that makes ice cream beer? Hop Ice Cream Cafe, first opened in 1978, has tons of history in Asheville and keeps the community alive and thriving with its positive and healthy vegan approach to all kinds of different sweets. Since 1978, the notorious cafe's location has been bouncing from place to place. However, in 2011, the community thought that it was all over since the cafe was sold to a new owner. But it all worked out great. The new owners knew they needed more ice cream and a new strategy. The customer base grew, and today, visiting the Hop Ice Cream Cafe is an absolute must. Pick up their interesting flavors like Dark Matter and Luminosity Sorbet, made from Twin Leaf Brewery beer that'll get you that nice, relaxing buzz without even drinking a liquid. If there's a city that's built on beer, it's Asheville. The history, the drinks, the creativity, there's so much to explore that'll take you more than just one day. So on your visit to Beer City, make sure to bring an open calendar with tons of days and nights to explore the wide variety of adult beverages and meals that'll have you never wanting to leave.